you are off the pace, please try to be mindful of leaders coming around, not necessarily just moving out of the way, just make sure we're not
Good evening,
staying in the
everyone, and
racing
welcome to
lane if we're
tonight's
off the
IROC
pace.
Challenge
If you have fresh
Series
tires, though,
presented by
please don't try to
SCTV,
tell people where to go. You run your race, they're running theirs. Find a way around them.
My name is Josh.
Wanted to let you know qualifying is set up to strict, so the broadcasters actually
yes, it is great to be back, Josh. I'm
found
so
some
excited. I've
warming of the
been
tires
on the
prior
away
to
since Daytona.
qualifying,
And
so
what
that has been
fantastic racing that
adjusted
we have
just
had
so
so
y'all
far
know.
in this series, as I
I
believe
don't want y'all
tonight
to
is
get
race
black
number
flagged on
4.
that.
Yeah, absolutely. Race number 4
Understand that
tonight
this track is short. There is going to be some contact. Please keep our language
for 150
at a
laps
minimum.
at Indianapolis,
We got guys streaming. We have the broadcast. We don't want anything flying through the air in case kids are watching. So have fun tonight. Enjoy it. And race on.
Pretty flat.
I'm really interested about this, Josh, because Indianapolis, Indiana is my hometown. Love everything to do with Indianapolis.
Not sure.
But I have yet to race on this track.
No.
And it kind of reminds me of
they updated the qualifying scrutiny to strict, so we can't burn our tires out anymore. We got caught.
Others have said a lot of guys are going to have to run that high line like it's Kansas, so it's a short track
me in the practice
where you got to run the high line, and that's going to be a very unique scenario tonight.
Up front, but then the longer the night went, the more they popped up.
From what I've seen in both
I just kept doing the control R.
watching these guys kind of run around. So utilizing the high line is going to be key here, and this thing is absolutely slippery. The car's already 700 horsepower behind these things. It's going to be hard to wrangle these bad boys around tonight's track.
And as a reminder for the Incidents Championship, it is going to be the lowest number of incidents, but with the most laps completed. So just so we know how exactly that is going to work out. So if we get no incidents, but we don't run the race, then sure you have a lower incident points, but your laps
and how many green light
well.
checkers do we get, Josh?
We get 3.
We get 3. Okay. I think that we're going to see racing like no other tonight, and it gives an opportunity for the guys that have already won and kind of comfortable up there in points. They kind of can relax and kind of try to take it easy possibly,
try to stay to
while
the right.
the other guys who are trying to get their first win of the season can get up on the wheel and possibly get a win tonight here at Indianapolis.
Yeah, absolutely, and of course none of this would be made unless it was for the race sponsors. So huge shout out to Signature Esports, facebook.com/Signature Esports. They do broadcasting. They have their own type of iRacing leagues as well too. So contact them if you're looking for high quality broadcasting. R&R Racewear over at r-rracewear.com for high-end racing apparel and your diecast cars. Loud Pedal Gaming, who's just a typical guy that likes video games, and he's over at facebook.com/Loud Pedal Gaming. He's just a streamer, go check him out, give him some love. He does iRacing, Flight Sim. I've seen him do Madden as well too, so definitely does a lot over there. And of course, you can't forget Top Notch Creations over at facebook.com/Top Notch Diecast. Another place for replica diecast and dioramas.
Sorry, Stoney.
I always get that word mixed up for whatever reason. But go ahead and contact them as well too if you're looking to add any more diecast to the already growing collection you have.
I've always wanted, I have so many paint schemes that I have used in iRacing, and I've really just haven't bit the bullet yet to get one of those die casts made. And I think it's about time that I do that, because I think it'd be really cool to have your own personal paint scheme on a diecast car, and you got to just sitting up in your house and somebody walks in, hey, what is this? And guess what? That's mine.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I was thinking about that for the truck series as well too, just getting a little replica to have on my desk. And it's kind of cool that people actually, they have custom, you can do custom diecasts. I never even thought of that until I got into broadcasting leagues.
And that's the same for me. I had never heard of it until now, and it's a fantastic idea.
But if you're tuning with us tonight, we do have live chat active on tonight's broadcast, so make sure you're active there. Probably the top Star Cells and some of you guys watching along as well too, so definitely
8 minutes, 26.644.
In Chris Wally, we got him in 4th at 96 points. Joshua Funkhauser and Mike Harper actually tied for 5th at 87 points. Brandon Mefford sitting in 7th with 84. Jared
Couple more minutes.
Weidman sitting in 8th with 77. Alan Warnecke, who's been pretty dominant in the shorter runs, it seems. Hopefully can do something here tonight.
Yeah, what is it? 9, 10?
Points, and Chris Quick sitting in 10th with 75 points.
9 it switches.
From 8th, 9th, and 10th.
4 minutes. So yeah.
Wow,
I'll be right back.
That just shows you how competitive this league is every week. And I don't expect anything less here at Lucas Oil. Accidentally, I almost keep saying Lucas Oil Stadium, and I keep getting that mixed up with the football.
Indianapolis Raceway?
Yes, yes.
Oh, Neil Quick beat you.
Yeah. And then you have, you would mix it up a lot with the other racetrack when it was called Indianapolis, because you'd have the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and then you'd have Indianapolis, and it gets there's just a whole bunch of confusion there.
Yeah, it's interesting. When I was looking at some of the history on the track, it looks like they have like a pretty nice that's kind of what it's known for in this area, from what I'm aware of. I know the only big series they host here in this racetrack is the ARCA series. I think they also do like some Formula Rookie stuff as well too. So nothing major besides the ARCA, really.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe, and I could be wrong, I'm going to have to look this up during the broadcast. I believe that the Xfinity series used to race here. I could be wrong on that.
No, you're right. It was a nationwide series, and I think it was back in like 2012. I remember correctly. I'm not 100% sure. But I think that's when they last utilized this track as well, too.
Which was unfortunate, because a lot of, let's see, there was a lot of guys that, a couple guys that I followed was looking forward to racing Indianapolis, because the Xfinity Series didn't race there, and then they changed it to the road course instead. Yeah. So they wanted to race on the historical, I don't know if you want to call it an oval track, but kind of a rectangle, and they didn't get the chance, and they were kind of bummed about that. But racing at Indianapolis, no matter what track it is always fantastic.
Absolutely. And like I said, this is basically like a mini Kansas. So you're going to see those guys utilizing a high going field, as you can kind of tell on screen now. So that's almost like the Darlington Strike meets Kansas, but in a smaller version.
Yes, that's.
It's just like so many different types of racing going. There are so many cars that have gotten loose throughout this track, and I was always curious because it felt like every track we went to, the cars always felt loose. And I actually talked to Chris earlier before the broadcast, and we actually run that.
Slow car down low. Outside. Clear.
Wow.
Do you hear that, Kevin?
Know what?
Well, I'm listening to the broadcast, and they said that when they set these tracks up, they set it up to where it's 0% rubber. So that's why it's kind of slick most of the time.
Whoa, never.
Mute.
Most of the guys in the top 10 leaderboards are sitting pretty much in the top 10 of practice, so it'll be interesting to see how well they do in qualifying.
Yeah, so I just wanted to give you a quick update on those actual stats. So you were correct.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap. One more lap. 23.319. There's the flag. It's over.
Couldn't do it.
Not bad. A little squirrely coming into 1 and 2 there. Take a look at Chris Wally sitting in the number 5 car. He's already led his first lap at a 23.6.
Ah, you beat me. Damn it.
But for some reason was not quick, so it might have nicked the wall a little bit. See what he can do here on his second.
Damn, Neil Quick laid it down, didn't he?
Coming across at a 23.6.
Shit. Sandbagging.
Put him at a 15th.
Yep. Neil Quick sitting in that number 2 car. Had already done his out lap. First lap completed here at 22.9.
Well, I came into this race knowing I wasn't strong, so
This lap tonight coming from the person in. I mean, it's in his name, Neil Quick.
Yeah, I mean, I expect nothing less.
Let's see if he can do better than that. 22.9. That's a hell of a lap. That he is flying
Yeah, I
right
think I would be happy with that time, to be
now.
honest.
Yeah,
But let's see.
24. Big difference.
Oh yeah, huge difference.
24-1.
He put it all on the line for that first lap.
Well, hot damn.
22 just now coming out of the pits. Not sure if he's attempted a run yet. We only have a few guys left. And some of the guys I was
oh, I didn't change my steering offset back. I wonder if that messed me up.
further down based off of practice.
Change it to.
Especially Brian McKenna.
Negative 15.
Was the fastest in practice and is currently sitting 6. That's pretty interesting. White coming on his out lap. He sat in the pits
And-
for quite a while.
Did we find out? Oh yeah. Did we find out how Chris and Neil are related? Do we?
Yeah, we don't know actually. I haven't
Oh,
actually
okay.
spoke to them. They have the same last name. I just don't know if they are the same, like if they're related in any way. I'm not sure what Wyatt is doing. He's kind of just like taking the Sunday drive right now.
Maybe he wants to start in the back, and maybe he's just trying to get a feel. I'm not sure.
Let's look at Kyle Pendergraph here. See what he does. He's completed his out lap. This will be his first one done. 23.43. Not bad.
4. Okay.
15th spot's going to take that away from, who is that?
Chris.
Wally. It's going to drop him down to 20th now. Coming around on the lap
Well, it
two.
tells
See
me
if
I'm
he's got
disqualified.
anything more.
Something I did while I
I
was
think we only have
qualifying,
one
I guess.
22s right now.
Qualifying conduct.
Oh, saves it coming
I,
off the
I
corner.
kept on doing laps
But he
after I
still improved
qualified.
his
I don't know
time.
what I
mean,
might have
that's-
did.
He gained another spot. It moved him up to 14th.
Absolutely. Neil Quick's the only one running a 22.9. Brandon Medford really close.
Wonder if it gives you that if you spin your tires.
You're heating your tires up.
0.05.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry.
Or didn't exit the pit right.
24.04.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me.
Those are some quick laps.
I'm laughing
Only
my
four
butt
guys,
off right
three
now.
guys in the 0.0 sections.
I hope -5's right.
Fourth.
I think default is -2.
Well, it looks like it's going to let me
These are all
grid.
Close laps for the top 10.
Negative, is that to the
Yeah,
left?
I cannot wait
Maybe
for us to
maybe
take the
Chris
thing.
closed me
I
or
don't
something.
know.
We're gonna see It's going to be interesting to see how fast they try to get single file.
I better put it back
once
on
they
default.
push the issue and make other guys use up their tires.
I just kept going around for the practice.
Because it messed me up in qualifying. I forgot to change it.
That'd carry over anyway.
In row number 1, we have Neil Quick throwing down the fastest lap, even from practice at 22.997. Going to be starting first beside him, Brandon Medford in the 83. Row 2, we have Kevin McCann in the 133 and Jesse B. King in the 55.
Good luck, fellas. Again, let's try to
Evan Faust
have a
in
good week like we
78,
did last week on the
and
radio,
McCann
and
in the
try to run a
number
clean
1
race.
car. Row number 4, Joshua
Good luck, have fun,
Fankhauser
everybody.
in the 15 and Cole Cecil in the 63.
And row number 5, we've got Matt Henry in the 19 and Dustin Buck in the 68. Row number 6, we've got Alan
Warnecki. Yep.
Warnecki, okay, in the 72, and Jeffrey Gullibalt in the number 92. Row 7, we've got Jimmy
Hey, Kevin.
Frazier in the 6.
What?
And
How about you
Kyle
don't dump it
Pettigrew
coming out of 4 this time on the first lap?
Row number 7.
I
we've got
can't
Larry
guarantee it.
Johnson in
Two
the number
additional
10,
sets of tires
and
for this
Justin,
race. Be smooth and have a good run.
Sets of tires, damn.
in the 69.
Yeah, Hellsville, I think.
And no cursing.
In row number 9, we got Chris Quick in the 54.
YouTube don't like that.
Short in the 150. Row number 10, we have David Trumbley in the 96 and Chris Wally in the 5. Row 11, Stoney Benfield in the 66 and Brad McDaniel in the 32. And row 12, we have
You're on the outside this time. Closed. Pit road is closed.
And row 14, row 13, we've got Ken Harper in the 81 and Wyatt Hendrick in the 22. Row 14, we have Jarrett Windener.
Widener, something like that. We'll have to get
Oh.
clarification.
We will.
They're gonna tell me what gear they're in
the
when it comes time.
33,
Why don't you set yours to where you can see that?
Schofield in the number 12.
I usually have it on. I didn't turn any of that on today.
Position number 29, Cody Jorgensen. Or Cody and Jorgensen.
First, it'll give you just a hair.
1 to go. Next time by.
Not much.
Is
If I was on the
Cody-
pole, I would use it.
Yeah, it's Cody.
Everybody's in second right now, though.
Yeah.
These guys getting paced up and ready to go.
You know, I'm very surprised at the starting position of Chris Wyatt. That's it's a very scary spot to be starting. 20th position.
About to go
He
green.
started
Stay
about
focused.
Almost mid-pack.
The pace car is in.
Deeper than mid-pack, actually. So it's going to be interesting to see how he's going to manage the race tonight, because he always is fast, pretty much everywhere we go. But tonight,
Green flag. Green flag.
it's a challenge for these guys.
Car inside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear. Inside. Clear. The yellow flag is out. Line up. Single file. Closed. Pit road is
All right,
closed.
you gotta run your check up.
That didn't take long.
Yeah, you really got to be letting off before you'd expect to.
I completely forgot you can't go wide open on that exit of the turn.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't me who
Pit
did
road
that,
is now
though.
open.
Back here.
Somebody maybe single
Jesse
stand
just
or-
blip for you?
Yeah.
Blink? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Is there a 4-car on the track anywhere?
Wait. Was that the 14 in the back of the pack?
Yeah, you're not slowing down. I'm on the
Yeah,
inside
I
behind
would
the
take a
66
look at
where I'm
the-
supposed to be.
What happened with it? Oh, I
Oh,
see.
you know.
Yeah, it looks like Kyle
Situation.
Graf is actually the one who brought out caution there. Turn 14 coming into turn 1 and 2. Noble up in the front. He got a little help from Hellslip there and just sends him around. I'm kind of surprised.
Hope I don't hit nobody in the rear on the caution laps watching their broadcast.
Yeah, fantastic
Focus on
driving
racing.
there, because he he locked it up so that way he wasn't going to get into anybody else or the fence. So that could be
On the bright side, it
could have really
start
saved
some
his
controversy.
life right there. And it looked like he was going to avoid the
Pit road is
part of the
closed right now.
outside. So he slowed up just a little bit so he could get more of a dig into the corner to come out of it and get around that guy. But guy behind him overestimated and got into the back of him, unfortunately, here in the early stages of this race.
Yeah, so caution flag coming out lap 1, not even a full lap in, and we got guys making contact. I want to take a look.
Is it going to be green single file?
I want to say that
We didn't make a lap, did we?
That.
where Justin Hellslip,
Yeah,
no,
we did. Yeah, we didn't
not
make a lap.
if there's
It might be single file.
later on in the race. Well, this track is going to be just
One to go. Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside. 48.361.
on these tires. It should start to hopefully fan out a little bit, but double file restarts on a short track, it's tough regardless of where you're at.
Yeah, and I expect these guys to give us some long green flag runs because everybody, you know, it's always the beginning.
Get
that,
ready,
you know, you
going
kinda
green.
Get a little antsy. You try to make some positions
Pace
that
car
you
is off.
normally wouldn't make throughout the length of this race. But in these beginning stages, you kind of try to find some spots and try to take some advantage of some things. And you know, things like this will happen.
Green, green, green. You're in
We're
fifth.
already on lap 5.
44.233.
Oh, yeah, 5. So, like you said, this track is very small, very fast, and this is where we go.
That's weird. I got tight through that turn.
The yellow flag is out. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now. Let us
Slow down,
55.
people,
Car
please.
by.
Yeah, guys, I mean, you're not going to be able to go full board until we get spread out.
Past about 63. Car.
So far, so good. Looks like we're gonna get a lap.
Pit road's open.
Here. Everyone looks like everybody's single file. Just like that. We got another
did-
car around. Wow, we got a huge pile up. going
Oh.
back here. Trumbly in the 96 involved in that. I think Ken Harper also back there. Mike Harper.
You want to be on the outside on these short stints.
Oh, and Wally.
Yeah, the inside got tight.
Show in full effect.
It didn't do that in practice.
Damage, though. Maybe some rear end damage. A little paint scraped. Chris Quick.
Guess I just didn't drive it in right.
For this track, I really don't expect.
Got tight, yeah, but you just can't get on the
Oh,
gas
probably.
if you got somebody right above you.
That's some heavy damage to his car.
I guess I'm used to going all the way to the wall.
They've got to do something
know,
about that green flag. It looks way too much like a
This
checker, I
track
guess.
is you're not really not going to need aerodynamics. So
Trumbly got into the wall going to the turn 1 on the loose start.
Yeah, I was going easy, and Colt Cecil, he's wanting to charge through here, by the way.
People free up in front. Quick.
I was just going to let him pass.
Slows down. I see the 6 is involved there as well, too.
oh,
I'm still learning how to drive.
Bring that back just a little
is
more.
that the darker green car? I'm trying to see who
Yeah,
that
that
is. He
was
goes
Frazier.
flying.
Looks like it's Frazier. Let's take a look at a different angle here. So Frazier in the 6 is actually going to get caught up by Buck in the 68. Right
My focus tonight is just not wrecking.
Past about 96. Car.
Frazier gets into Buck, and then Hellslap gets into him.
Oh.
Unfortunately, nowhere to go. It's going to slow quick down the 54. Trumbly comes up, nails him in the back, and it's going to collect everybody else behind him. Wally, in fact, is in that. But luckily, not a whole lot of damage from Wally's side, so he probably got the better end of that, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think Trumbly probably got the worst of that. I mean,
Past
if not
about
Frazier,
96.
'cause Frazier
Car.
went airborne.
So I
Alpha
forgot, I
4,
unchecked my
car.
fast repair and now I have
22,
9
car.
minutes required. Is there any way to clear that so I can come back around and get my fast repair done?
Actually happens. You see Trumbly on the outside.
Nope.
Quick is gonna slow down.
9 minutes.
Closed. Pit road is
Probably
closed.
should have took a quick
You
repair.
got to have it checked when you go in.
He sees it, gets to the apron, gets a little
Yes.
bump in the back, and I think
I think you can click it while you're sitting in the pits, can't you? In the pit stall?
So close hit.
Not if
You
it's
need to
already
go
started.
But
Oh, it has to go through that entire 9 minutes, and then it gives you a quick repair, don't it?
Yeah. Yeah, once you
Yeah.
start that required repairs, you gotta sit through it.
Oh, he said required repairs. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now, if it had been
Lap
optional,
10,
yeah, I think you could click
we
it.
are on at the moment. Quick is still your leader.
That's good to know. So if I get my car damaged, then I'll just stay out on the track
I hate that
till the end and then
but
get a quick
I
repair.
believe that those cars can.
It didn't work out too good for you last time, did it?
One to go. Next time by. Line up
What do you
on the
mean?
inside.
Oh, in the cup
Last
car?
race at Kansas, yeah.
48.602.
You lost the race because you didn't get it repaired.
Well, I would get it for the last stint is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
But I don't want to go in there and get stuck in my pit stall like he's doing for 9 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I can at least stay on the lead lap,
Get ready. Going green.
better just to stay out.
The pace car is off. Be ready.
Yeah, and you can have a couple of bad nights. You know,
All right, fellas, let's get a green flag lap.
And even with an early wreck like this, you can recover because you don't know what's going to happen to everybody else throughout the race.
Green, green, green.
You have a huge wreck midway through the race, you be 3 laps down, but gain
44.562 outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Outside, clear.
Yeah, you gotta give me a lane up here, buddy.
He had a lane. I'm telling you, Colt is charging to the front, so watch out for him.
I see.
I'll let him pass.
Oh, man.
Colt's hitting the wall trying to catch y'all.
23.435. The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed.
I don't know if it's just him trying to understand the track or what's going on, but Buck does typically have a hard time when he lets these in. I see smoke. I see the
Oh, we got
69.
some smoke.
Yeah, if it gets to
Oh,
10
and the-
o'clock and we ain't halfway done yet, I might just
Pit road
quit.
is now open.
Why?
Just like that.
Just running these little 3-lap stints and then doing caution the rest of the time. It ain't no
It'll
fun.
get better. The cars that are wrecking are getting wadded up, and then they'll be smoking around the track or have to quit.
Yes, we do. And
Yeah.
I kind of expect that from short tracks. You know, it's difficult.
We're gonna take a
But,
look here.
Typically, once we get all the cautions out of the way, you know, these guys will be able to get it together and have some great green flag runs.
Looking at the replay here, Justin's in the front stretch. So I think he got some help from short. Oh, gets into the wall.
Yeah, Colt Cecil, he raced like that last race where he was like charging up to the front and then something happened to him, right? Toward the end.
He hit the wall.
Yeah.
A lot of guys, McCann was almost in that.
How was McCann in that?
Looked like another driver almost got into it. Looked like Riggs was almost a part of that as well.
He said that one of us almost got in that wreck. We wasn't anywhere near it.
Let's see what he does with him.
You
That
can
was
see
like-
it.
Yeah, it's way behind us. Trying to watch it now without hitting Colt.
Right in front of him, see how it's been the yellow car there is going to get to the wall.
Letter 22 carbide.
Short's gonna spin him. Yeah, no contact there. Avoids a potentially dangerous situation. Luckily, gets away from that unscathed. Unfortunately, 3 laps in, or 3 laps, sorry, 17 laps in, and our third caution of the night. Not looking
Is
good.
New Hampshire on the schedule?
I think so.
Yeah, but you know, luckily
That's the
none of them
trap.
have given up yet, which I really like that because
Similar to this.
there's a good and bad
Yeah,
part to this
just
because since it's such a
more
short track,
track.
you don't get a lot of time to repair things under the yellow.
Pit road is
So you
closed
can't
right
try
now.
to stay on the lead lap and so on and so forth. So you kind of got to hope that, you know, you can hold it off until the leaders start to go to the pits, and then you kind of would have more time to sit in pit lane and really just work on that car. And it looks like the pace lights are still on. Looks like we'll go another around, probably about 2 more times. We'll probably go back green at lap 20 here. at Lucas Oil Raceway.
Have you heard anything on the radio from these guys? These incidents so far? Or no?
I unfortunately tonight do not have radio access. I am on the road still, so I apologize for that.
1 lap to green. Line up on the outside.
The guy doing a broadcast is driving or on the road, so he's doing a broadcast over his phone, I guess. It's amazing.
So the track, I believe
Ow.
it is tough.
I don't know.
And there's ARCA cars on there as well too.
Got his laptop out over a Wi-Fi hotspot.
That's
Oh, so he's not driving.
No, broadcast guy.
Oh yeah, that's
Get ready,
what I
going
love
green.
about
He just said he's on the road. I don't know.
coming back
Post
out,
car is off.
making
Time to do
this
your job.
and making it fun for us as well as everybody watching, as well as themselves, making it competitive week in and week out. Because even when the guys we've seen dominate,
Green flag, green flag.
it's off. So,
42.
Yeah, I think second gear is the best.
Inside, clear inside.
series, the IROC series really indicates the IROC series we used to have.
He's charging hard.
goes.
Yeah. He's gonna wreck Jesse.
24.11.
Paying more attention to them than the man driving.
.404.
The danger zone. Yeah. We're going to have a lot of, I don't know what do we want to call it here at this track? So we can't, Lady in Black is the darling. So the Lucas Oil
23.53.
Cold ain't gonna last long. He's wearing the crap out of his tires.
I was just seeing what that did there, Brian.
I was watching.
Cecil taking deep inside.
Wasn't that bad, but you got to have a hell of a run to pull off a flat chop.
Cecil has always been one to watch from Daytona to now. He has been
23.541.
So I actually expected him to win at Daytona, but unfortunately he did not. But Cecil here tonight, right along in 5th place, looks really good out there.
start seeing guys across the start
23.422. The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed.
Medford's about to have his hands full with Kevin McCann in that 133 car shortly. Ryan McCann's still kind of hanging out around 6th place. More guys in the wall. Henry Colossi.
96 is slow down when people wreck, yeah.
And you're going to see, the nice thing about this damage model too is you're going to see those
Yeah, we're
scratches.
on the outside, all the way on the other one.
As I say that, we have another caution.
Pit road's open.
Wyatt Hendrick in the 22 around into turn 1.
Lucky dog coming on the outside.
Turn 1 is very dangerous. And I think, these situations are great for Medford because he is sitting there, he has been trying to stay at the door of Quick on these restarts, but Quick just has kind of that preferred line when we get going.
I think Hendrick here might have some help. I'm not sure. I saw some cars slow down on the front stretch. Oh, actually, wow.
Letter 81, car bike.
Oh! Big wreck. He did a great job missing that wreck then. And he missed the wall.
So let's take a look. Actually, Harper in the 4 car is going to be the one involved in this. Let's take a look at the blue
I
camera.
believe it happened beforehand.
Yeah, it looks like it's
Hey,
still
54, you're blinking early, guy. Just
Take a look, 68. Yeah, so Buck again. Try to get this situated. There's a lot of.
It looks like it's the 45 was the cause of that one.
Look at the
looks like Trumbull was in that one again as well. Just a lick of it, not much. He got through, but he doesn't need much more damage tonight. And Buck, massive damage to that. Man.
Pasta 22 car.
Let's see what he sees out of his window.
Happens up there quite a bit, and he probably thought that they were going to
Closed,
go to the
pit
low
road
side,
is closed.
honestly. You know, because usually, typically, oh, I think I see sheet metal on the track. Somebody's bumper. Oh, it's Harper's. Harper's bumper is out there. You might want to get a crewman out there to bring it back to him. He might need that later. But unfortunate for Harper, he probably thought, honestly, he thought, okay, they're sliding up the track, they're going to hit the wall, come back down. But that was not the case in this situation.
Really not. And like I said, we do have one quick repair here, so gives these guys kind of a second opportunity. I'm not sure with Dustin Buck, he's been involved in quite a few of the incidents here.
One lap to green. Line up on the outside.
He's going to be able to continue.
47.552.
Just a quick repair. Looks nice and clean.
Do they get a quick repair? No.
If we keep this up, we might not even pit.
Oh.
Broadcast forgot to take their replay screen off.
That'll be a tough decision when you take that one.
Get ready, going green.
Especially for some of these guys, but it looks like both of them.
Right car is off.
This thing is not going to be drivable, so I got to take my chances. Here at lap 30 of 150, we still got 120 laps to go. Long race to go, but we are headed back to green flag here.
Green flag, green flag.
We had a good green flag run that time.
44.123.
Start getting a little loose and try to take advantage of those spots to win the game and focus on with that, how that went. And I like you see both Quick and Manford side by side, really close. But this time Quick got a really good start. So we
23.864.
And behind them they got King and McCain and Cecil fighting back there for second place. And it looks like King might take this here on the outside, coming out of turn 3 and 4. Who gets the better?
They are racing back here.
Looks like Cecil's now going to go to the inside.
Racing up here too.
23.576. The yellow flag is out. They want you in single file. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Dude, Justin, for real. You're gonna go.
Yeah, Cecil's been doing very well down there.
Are you saying the guy that was bragging about drinking all day was having issues?
Oh boy.
What number is this? Is this 4 or 5?
I feel like 5. 4. I don't know. They were battling for first up here. It was getting exciting to watch.
And I imagine, you know, I know
Yeah,
these
Colton
guys,
King.
it's not what they wanted
I mean,
to do, and,
Cecil and King back here
they
touching
still
doors.
cleaned up.
Yeah, King, he's fast, and it took me 2 laps to clear him. He races you clean. Colt's a hothead. I just don't trust Colt. If he comes on the inside of me, you know, I'm gonna let him go. You know, I know I can race side by side with Jesse, but
Colt's sliding his rear end a lot. I'm not
They
anticipating him going
to that outside wall.
anywhere.
Ended up just stopping
he's gonna be really hurting when we do this the rest of the race and we don't even pit. Yeah.
Passing high. Lucky dog high.
Why are they going high?
Coming off, I'm not sure if he comes up the track
typically what you do, but this track's weird.
Yeah, this is a highline track. You go low.
Everything uniform, I guess.
Letter 96. Carbide, you had the position when the yellow flag came
I think
out.
he hit the
Try to get a
ball.
little lower when the lucky dog's going by.
A lot of damage to that
Oh, man.
left side of his car.
I saw you scraping the wall there.
I was saying, caution's breeding caution, staying true here tonight at Lucas Oil. I'm sure a lot of these guys don't want to see
The
this.
pit road is closed.
This green flag runs in.
Be a fan or something.
I imagine Quick is kind of.
I got me air conditioned.
He's out there just leading every lap so far.
We haven't seen anybody take pit stops besides those that have been in accidents. tonight.
Everything's good except for my ears with these
Window doesn't
headphones.
look like it appears to be open.
Yeah, and I don't. I mean, until we get. Some
I could
long
not
green flag
imagine
runs
wearing a
going,
VR
I
headset
mean, these guys
for a
really
2-hour race.
on these tires that much. So.
You know when that first become a thing, I was looking into it. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna give me a VR thing. No.
So you kind of gotta.
How did you get just racing? I can't imagine.
One to go. Next time by. You're on the outside this time.
But your eyeball starts sweating.
47.478.
Oh wait, they have two. I'm sorry. So they could. They have one and then two more they could get. I apologize for that.
I think the way it works is you have the one that you come with and the one extra.
Oh, so okay, so I was right.
Yeah, I don't think they count the two separately. I think it's the one you came with.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Okay, so then I was correct.
Post
So
car is off.
you really
Time
want
to
to
do
Gotta
your job.
maintain pit speed, or we gonna jackrabbit
before
this?
they change those tires. And these cautions are actually really helping them with that situation.
This would be fuel at this point.
It's we know a fuel run.
Green, green, green.
I get a bad start every time.
45.38.
It's
23.895. Caution, yellow flag.
Really?
Line up, single file. Pit road is closed right now.
Around him on the inside. And Cecil just once
Half
again
up,
They should
nice
move
car.
using that
Guess I
inside
get to
lane
jackrabbit again.
to his advantage. He really likes that inside. Typically, he probably enjoys looser vehicles. So that's.
I don't think number
going
one
on
and number
there.
two like each other.
And Lucy is quick.
For everybody's
So,
notification there,
caution
Justin
is
Hayes was
back
removed.
out again.
caution. And I want to say that had to be Justin Huxley because
Pit road is now
Hey, was
open.
that caution my fault?
Oh,
No,
as
it
soon
was
as the
Justin.
caution came out, his name
He caused 2 other wrecks prior. I sent him a personal message, told him one more is gone, and he caused another one.
Justin most likely in that one.
Chris Wally is 14th. Wonder if he's got caught up in any of
Can't
that.
talk about drinking all day and then do that. Can't do it.
Breathalyzer.
This is after the restart. You see Justin on the back end of Binfield right there.
I agree, 100%.
Onto the backstretch, a little bit of contact. And into turn 3.
Dog. Lucky dog outside, please.
High
Yes,
side,
alright.
yep, they get into each other right there. A little loose, they both save it. And then, yeah, Justin just takes that
Oh,
right rear
man.
and gives him a little spin.
Letter 4, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Most likely, if not, I'd be surprised to see why he quit as fast as he did.
That is unfortunate for him, but
That was good racing on that last restart, Matt.
it's understandable. These guys want to have some green flag runs.
Oh yeah, I was
and
hoping that I'd
have
get you on that
guys
first corner, and you were
purposely
still just had a
going
nose in
after,
there, man.
One another, and it is a short track.
Yeah, I was real
is going
close,
to happen,
man. It was
but,
tight. You
know,
gave me a lane, but you made it
you
tight
gotta
for
put
sure.
down your foot at some point, and I believe that's what just happened here in this instance.
Got to make it tight.
Unfortunately, Justin just not
Gave up too many spots in the first couple of restarts, not knowing how much of a track position game this is going to be.
Oof, that is unfortunate.
so he was involved in
The
that.
pit road is closed right now.
I want some green flag runs. I'm back here saving my tires, and it ain't working out so well for me.
Again, huh?
Yeah, we're going to try it again, I guess.
That low lane is really hard to get on the gas.
Six?
Yeah, I got past every time with them inside. That's why I was surprised when he got me down there. I think I'm just trying to be too generous to make sure I don't get into somebody on the outside. But I gave up a bunch of spots doing that.
I think it's better to do that than cause something, maybe, you know? Or spin yourself out.
Purpose. He's not doing it on purpose.
One lap to green. Line up on the outside.
Yeah, I think if this thing goes green, we'll find out who's fast and who's not.
48.178.
I don't know what was his thought process on that last situation, but you know, I have been in that position where, you know, guys roughing me up, not giving me any room to be able to do anything, and you kind of get a little annoyed, and you know, you McKinsey them straight to the wall.
About to go green. Stay focused. Post car is off.
I just like the fact that, I mean, they made a little bit of contact coming off before they doored each other, which that's just racing there that way.
Right.
Both make a great save, and then I don't know what happened.
Green, green, green. You're back in fifth.
And that could be what happened, because
42.601. Car inside. Clear inside.
gas or brake, but for tonight I do not have it, unfortunately. But we are set to go back to green, coming to lap 46 of 150 here at Lucas Oil Raceway, and we are back to green. And quick is still quick. It's right around
24.007.
The rest of the guys just fall into place. We got a battle back here between the 15 of Funkhauser and the 72 of Warnke. They're catching Warnecki. Okay, I'll get it eventually. This is my second race, so.
23.371.
Before, you were just in the catch fence.
Cecil's losing his tires already.
Car outside. Clear high. Outside. Clear outside. Car
I have no idea how to pass.
Slide job.
3.374.
And I want to point out also, everybody watching, Wick is still laying down the quickest laps here. He's got the cleanest air, so therefore he's going to be the fastest on the track every time. I think he just ran a 23.109 that last lap. So he is setting the pace here.
23.373.
So far. Everybody else is just kind of trailing behind him. I imagine Brandon sitting in second place is hoping that he uses up his stuff so that he has a chance to get around him here.
.399.
Brandon, hold everybody up. It's getting slow back here.
Yeah. I can't pass him.
Outside. Clear outside. .23.6.
Yeah, because I don't believe really anyone has made any pit
Car
stops
outside,
besides
outside,
and
clear.
run into accidents. So they actually, in fact, will be able to last longer because they have good air,
23.494.
fuel, they got tires. They will actually.
Caution, yellow flag. Line up, single file. Closed, pit road is closed.
Okay. So we just have to see how long they do stay out because they will have a full tank of fuel, and it may to be their advantage to stay out longer than everybody else, because that may play a huge role in where you can gain some spots. And caution is back out.
Pit road is now open.
Ready. No, we did, oh yeah, you're right, it was about
13 laps last one was on
Nobody pitted.
No, if it stays like this, I ain't pitting the entire time. Track positions, everything.
Mm-hmm.
typically I start with
I'm 2/10 faster than Brandon, and I can't pass him.
lose a lot of spots pretty quick. Clark has got some heavy damage.
He's driving it so smart. He's tire saving and he's diamonding it, so you know, he's just focusing on getting a good run off, and that's all you need to do.
No, it looks like
Lucky dog come in inside or outside? Inside, I guess. Seems like everyone's outside.
actually looks like it's going to be Chris.
The only way you can pass is you're gonna have to get into Dale Earnhardt. That's the only way.
Come off turn 4 right here.
No, you get a good run off and stick a nose in, and you can catch that midline.
Live man is going to throw it.
I just ain't figured it out yet.
Let
Gotta get a better run off than him.
You had the position when the yellow flag
Yeah,
came
then
out.
that's the thing. He's on the outside, and then he gets a good run. So
And that's just
I don't know. It might be an advantage to stick a nose on the outside.
yeah.
You got me that time, Evan.
Oh, he did the toe. That's going to cost him a lot of time.
Yeah, I got you on the initial jump that time.
It's a
He,
toe right there.
I was
Cecil
trying on the bottom, but
sliding.
you just can't do it.
Move it back around.
Yeah, he's starting to lose his rears.
And
I tried to get
Yeah,
around him
trust me,
once,
you
didn't
don't wanna
work.
Drive it. It's not worth, it's not worth dragging somebody
I
over.
think he's having connection issues. I've noticed
Yeah, we're burning up your tires in the first couple laps.
majority of the race, so
Yeah, I lost one on the first restart, and then the second one I stayed
next
underneath.
caution,
I wasn't sure who it was, and I think they got an outside wall off the two and bumped me and got me a little, and then
quick.
wound up 3 wide.
And
And
see if
I
we
just kept
can
giving up
him
spots just to make sure I just made it. I mean, the Hunters could do that race, so.
quick.
The pit road is
So
closed.
far, he
Yeah,
has led
exactly.
all 56 laps here in Indianapolis, and I don't see that changing anytime
It's
soon.
gonna be hard to
I don't-
gain any spots, though. It's pretty
I
tough
would like
up
to
here.
know, is this his favorite track?
Oh yeah, especially these high groove
He
tracks.
seems to be the most consistent guy out here, next to the guy in second place.
and just to clarify here, so it does look like Justin Elslip did get DQ'd due to incidents. Even though somebody else may have caused it, if you're in it, unfortunately you get scored. You get scored with the.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the outside.
Kicked him out of that.
47.64.
It's going to put him finishing in 28th currently, 17 laps down. And we have
That is
27 cars.
Even halfway
Yeah, the
yet.
point.
Jesus Christ.
Right now, real quick, second in points.
About to go green. Stay focused. Pace car is off.
Sorry, 33 points behind Ryan McCann, so he's looking really a big dub here. That's going to help out time, and hopefully he's hoping that Ryan McCann
Green, green, green. 44.362.
I apologize, Matt. I don't know what the hell I was doing.
It's all good, man.
Caution, yellow flag. Line
Cole,
up,
what are you
single
doing?
file.
Check stuff. You
Closed.
don't come
Pit road
across
is
other
closed.
people, bro.
Different spot every time, and this time he starts coming right out of turn 4.
You're doing a great job there, man. This was fun.
Clears him heading into turn
Matt, I apologize again.
1
That was
and 2,
stupid.
but it looks like effort is staying there.
Oh
this
man, you're
time.
fine.
Yeah, it's going to try to dive the inside of him, and caution is out.
Pit road is now open.
Boy, you were right about Caution Fest.
As we come to lap 60, we are now on.
See, we only got 100 to go, right?
I think, yeah, 60.
Yeah.
Oh, my short tracks.
I believe that's caution number 7.
Caution number 7.
See a high line track
Ball down.
Caution 8
with a
or
loose
7.
setup.
That's
Does it tell you?
F1
No.
might tell you.
No, it don't.
Working on trying
At
to
least I
not
don't see it.
run out of time.
Oh, what is there? A
Oh,
2-hour
there
time
was,
limit?
yeah.
We might get close.
3
It
cars.
took us an hour to get 60 laps. We got 90 left.
Oh,
Oh.
So let's go back now that we know
Yeah, I ain't pitting. And if I do
How much
pit, I'm
time do
taking
we have,
2.
Bruce?
back and take a look. So Dakota Clark in the 34 is going to get to the
I'm coming on the
outside wall.
inside, guy.
But just in front of him.
Don't, it's
the
150
32
total laps.
gets
Two,
him
McDaniel
as well.
comes, yep. Clark comes down onto Harper.
Okay, I thought there was a time limit you had on race 2. I'm sorry.
And the 14, yeah.
Well, just the time paid for. There's technically an hour and 17 minutes left.
Oh, we ain't gonna
But
make it.
it took this long to get 60 laps, so we just got to be mindful of that.
Maybe we'll calm down here and get some green laps
Left
in.
45. Carbide, you had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Into the drivers to make sure they can maintain that high line, because that's going to be the quick line around here. So
It's tough, man.
obviously, late in the runs when tires start to wear out, guys are going to collect that wall. And unfortunately, with any sort of car you race and any track, once you collect that outside wall, it's like a magnet. Kind of just
It really is. And it's almost like you can't get out of it either. You'll try to pull back, but
The pit road is closed right now.
Neil keeps changing up the starting speed, and it's getting hard to pick between first and second.
You're back to trying to stay off that person and the wall at the same time.
they'll just went in the grass.
Mike Harper,
Yeah.
I mean, Clark comes down in front of Mike Harper. Mike Harper,
You right, Neil?
nowhere to really go.
Sorry about that, guys.
And I think incidents are going to be a big thing here. Now that we know
Push the wrong key.
due to incidents,
Yes.
we might see more DQs. Oh, quick. Something happened quick.
The whole screen went black.
He blinked, and then next thing I know, he's in the grass.
What'd he say?
The whole screen went black.
That is
Oh,
something
oh.
you don't want to happen.
Must
What'd
have
he
tried
do,
to
alt tab?
F4 for wall hags.
Sorry, Brandon.
And doing so well.
1 to go. Next time by. Line up on the outside. 47.
Alright, guys, let's get a good green flag run going.
63 here at Lucas Oil. Lap or caution number 8.
Remember, still 90 laps to go. You ain't gonna win it on this next lap.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah, not with that attitude.
Sure could lose it, though.
About to go green. Stay focused. The pace car is in.
These guys well tonight, but some of the guys in the back hopefully can continue to stay out of trouble. I see a completely different one. Be quick.
And I forgot to make our picks.
Green flag. Green flag.
My original pick that I was going to
Car inside. 46.582. Still there inside. You're back in fifth.
right there.
Stay high. Clear inside.
Good. The long run could work into as we go back green here on lap 65. Great. Great.
24.471.
Right there, 103. Really heating up up front now. That was the best start. Bedford has had all night. He stayed right there with the win. He is on. Oh.
23.659. Caution, yellow flag.
Damn
They
it.
want you in single file.
Oh.
Pit road is closed right now.
Forgot I said no cussing.
Come
on,
guys. Give everybody some room. Let's run some laps.
I was gonna try to get past Cecil there.
Make that interesting. Oh.
Fuck, Kaiser, I didn't mean to get into you there.
Oh. Save it.
I think I could have passed him.
Oh.
Pit road's open.
So close to saving.
Looked like one car hit the wall. I don't know why we had to have a yellow.
We got to see
Colt's
that
going in.
pulled right in front of us.
Because they're going by NASCAR yellows now, they throw it for anything.
Being that guy on that outside is
96,
no
you
fun,
up here.
only because you're worried about the guys below you. What are they going to do?
I'm
Slide
fine
up
with that.
into You, are you going to be able to save it? And the 150 and the 96 just couldn't.
Or
get
drive
off
on the
each other.
inside.
Yeah, so you can see Trumbull there in the off yellow car. Short right ahead in the red metallic car kind of just jumps down.
Oh,
92
we got loose.
Trumbull comes down onto short into him, brings him up, tries to
I
save
made a
him.
pass.
Nothing there. Kind of surprised caution came out for that.
Low side or
Something
outside?
on the outside.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Low.
Did he say
didn't
outside?
Really stop.
Yeah, he's coming out. Go low.
So that is caution, I believe, number 9.
It was just maybe it would make more sense for the lucky dog to go around on the inside since everybody's already on the outside.
He tries to get around Goldbull, then sees Short now low. Here's Goldbull into the wall. Short gets into him, saves it, doesn't, goes up high, hits that wall, and there's our caution right there. Just absolute chaos happening here tonight. If you want to go ahead and bring in Neil Quick for a quick word.
Leopard 34,
So
carbine.
many, innuendos here. All right, we're gonna bring up Quick. We'll see if he's there.
Damn, Colt messed up. He started in
I
22nd.
wasn't trying to be funny.
He's gonna stay out next time, and everybody else pits. That's
Hey,
the
Neil,
strategy,
you
which
got a
actually
copy?
is a pretty good one.
Yeah, I got you, bud.
Hey, so you are. I mean,
Assuming we pit.
I don't know if this plays into your plan or
True.
not, but
We'll have to
you
keep
are
an eye on
leading
how
every
much he
lap,
advances.
and, you
So
see
22 right
Trumbull
now.
Out there. How's the race unfolding for you?
I'd say it's been
Oh
good.
man,
Are
I'm
pretty
still
good here on the
running
restarts.
ones.
Pit
I
road is
see that
closed.
23 one?
133 behind me, so
Yeah.
I'm sure this restart will be pretty interesting here.
Yeah, 'cause this will be the first time.
Yeah, there's not much
that
drop off.
beside you for this restart. So,
I think it's
good
heat.
luck, and we hope to
Hit ya.
talk
We
to
just
you after
stay
the race.
green.
Oh yeah,
That'll
that's,
be the only
that's
thing.
true all the time.
Thanks, man.
I
Thank
don't
you,
think
Neil.
Ware's really doing much.
All right, that was Neil Quick.
Well, we've run
who
9
has led
cautions so
every
far, so
lap so far tonight, lap 70 of 150. We're coming close to the halfway point. Lap 75 will be our halfway point, and so far, I believe, Joshua, we have 10 cautions.
Sorry, man.
One to go.
Two
Next
cars
time
went
by.
straight to the
Line
wall.
up on the inside. 47.001.
It bumped out that. That damaged my rear end, my
Of
bumper.
course, it makes for decent broadcasting when you have.
I hit the wall, but I wasn't the one who spun you out.
Especially with these type of cars that have that.
I had a keyboard issue, sorry guys.
These parts really kind of rip from your body.
I
About
just
to go
checked up
green.
and
Stay focused.
I got run into.
Post car is off. Time to do your job.
Cautions are the last thing you want to see in a race like this.
Yeah, especially not for the leader, but the guys behind him. They want to have that chance to prove themselves. They want to have that chance for a long green flag run.
Green, green, green. You're back in fifth. 47.92 outside.
That is what
Still there. Hold your line.
the race.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Outside is clear. Outside. Outside clear. Outside. Clear high. 23.839.
So interesting enough, Cecil.
23.282.
That's going to be, that's a hairy.
23.395. Inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
I got in the wall in a turn.
Stay high. Clear. Okay, we're halfway to the finish. 23.697.
Yeah, he's going to go to the inside.
Doing some hard blocking there, Stoney.
.35.
Jeez, you did it again.
Somebody almost took me out.
These tires are
23.434.
Not had a lot of free flag runs, but still, tire wear is tire wear. Tires heat up, cool down, that has to track as well.
23.576.
Was involved in that early wreck and he's recovered nicely.
Thank you, Alan.
23.55.
Yeah, it was my fault anyways. I deserved to lose it.
.563.
Hard to get off this wall, man.
The next car's the leader.
Did you hit him?
He pinched me.
23.616.
Go to that inside lane. He's right there. Oh! Free position. Going back and forth. Well,
23.677. The yellow flag is out. They want you in single file. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Colt made it up to 13.
Sorry, Vincent. I was
You bidding?
it is, and it comes on to both guys there because we have a caution.
What were we running on that last one? I didn't look.
Fives.
Wondering, literally
23.5?
Field up a little bit more.
Yeah.
So that way I don't get passed
I'm
by
staying
the
out
pit
then.
there when I pit here.
Or coming to the pit.
Shorter. Are you able to get up here? Because it's wanting you to get by me.
If it's 23.5, that's, you know, qualifying's only 23.2, 23.1.
Yeah, as hard as I had to fight for this spot, I think I'm gonna keep it for a while.
Looks like everybody else stayed out too.
Yeah. I bet if I would have pitted, they would have pit.
Yeah, they were wanting to.
But I'm good. I'm good on old tires. They can't keep up with me, so.
Look at all coming on the inside.
Brother Short keeps going though. That's good for him.
Coming on the inside, boy.
Man, that is unfortunate.
Letter 32. Carbide. You had the position when the yellow
Get
flag
the field,
came
guys.
out.
Get a closer look, we'll see. Bill will actually get loose on the outside right there. And just nails that inside wall.
That is unfortunate.
That dude literally meant on the inside of the racing line,
Not sure if he's got
not
Yeah,
the
he was-
inside of the track.
He was right on your door. I was wondering about that.
we got
The hell?
32. Looks like the 32 got a lucky dog. Brad McDaniel gonna be screwing up right now.
Quick's mad at me, but
Did you
I held my
contact?
line. Yeah, 0x.
Oh. I heard on the broadcast that he was getting tight sliding up the track, but
Yeah,
they
he-
might have been after
No, he was sliding. That's how I was way faster than him, and I went down under him maybe like 2 times before I passed him, and each time he would pinch me really hard on entry,
Pit road
which is
closed.
what you have to do.
Yeah, and
How do you know on a
Um,
single screen?
learn from these mistakes, and
I can-
like you said, they will move on and
I guess I got my
get
field of
back
view
to
set where I
the
can
tracks they go
see
to.
that.
Dang, what are you sitting in the back seat?
New leader,
Yeah, kind of.
the 133 of.
But
Dan.
so I knew he was gonna pinch me again, but I had so much of a run on him. I was side by side with him, so I just held my line. And he tried the same thing again, but he hit my door. So I felt like I gave him more than enough room. I mean, I don't know. I'll go back and watch the replay, but I'm sure he's not happy.
I'd say.
But I literally
One to
think
go.
that's
Next time by.
that's the
Line
only
up
way
on
you
the
can
inside.
pass. It's so tight, you know?
48.048.
Yeah,
I've already
we
had
keep
it.
finding ourselves next to each other.
I've already had to drop my brake bias.
They're still pretty comfortable on the tires they have. We'll have to see what that means for the other guys.
Get ready, going green.
Yeah, because I don't
The
know
pace car
how
is
much
off. Be
longer-
ready.
I mean, maybe they're trying to make it to a lap 100 on this set of tires.
Green flag, green flag. 43.007. The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit
Going
road is
early didn't
closed.
help, did it?
So it's getting better. That's the positive side.
It shook it up back here.
That is true.
Homeboy beside me was in first gear, so I'm like, I'm gonna go way early.
It's a little bump from King there. It's going to be on the
And,
outside of the
you know, starting in first
Hey,
gear
we're
in the
gonna
turn,
Come close on time. Can you let everybody know as far as pit strategy?
Unfortunate yet again.
and
Yeah, I mean,
what happened there.
if we look at it, we got an hour left and 60 to go.
That's all. Thank you.
Let's see.
We'll be the lucky dog if you come on the inside.
Yep.
It does look like it's Chris Grace. This is right off of the
Catch start 2, car.
Probably just got loose. Oh, look at it. Checked up in front of him. Coming around the corner. Yeah, just loses it. Oh.
Pit road's open.
He already had one quick repair that he took. So that is really going to affect the rest of his night.
Alright, guys, come on the inside.
That's
Lucky
the
dog.
self-spin of the night as well, too.
Getting in here.
broadcast say anything about my pass.
You're nailing that inside wall.
They were talking about it, yeah.
Know how much it's going to affect the car. The car doesn't look too bad, in my opinion. So we'll have to see.
They're looking at the
how it affects
wreck
the
that just
car.
caused this caution.
Much. Like it hasn't been touched. I don't think you really hit the wall too hard.
Yeah, no, it really should affect him, but these cars have.
We need a halfway break, lap 100 break or something.
iRacing, so it will
Stand
be
up and stretch.
Competition caution.
how it does affect the
Left
car.
No more cautions.
66, car by.
So lap number, or sorry, I always want to say that. Lap 90 brings out caution 11, and I think this is a perfect time to let everybody know that we have a lot of sponsors for this race. One of which being Signature Esports over at facebook.com/Signature Esports. High quality broadcasts, does its own type of iRacing leagues.
Closed. Pit road is closed.
Free broadcast. Hit us up as well too. Tinfoil Broadcasting. You can hit us up on YouTube messages. You can hit us up on Gmail. All that information will be in the video. If you like a broadcast as
Really
well.
quick, Josh.
Yes.
Speaking of broadcast, I think it would be an awesome idea if we did a collab with a broadcaster sometime. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, so Signature Esports. Hit us up if you want to do a little collab. But R&R Racewear over at r-rracewear.com for your racing apparel, diecast cars, Loud Pedal Gaming, a guy who just enjoys playing games over at facebook.com/Loud Pedal Gaming.
One to go. Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside. 48.389.
Top-notch creations over at facebook.com/topnotchdiecast. Replica Diecast and dioramas. Go ahead and check him out over at Facebook and let him know that the IROC Racing Series and 10-4 sent you.
Get ready. Going green. The pace car is in.
Now it's starting to kind of get crazy and slow all over the place.
We're getting down to the nitty gritty.
Green, green, green. 43.388. Car outside. Clear outside if you want it.
My bad, my bad.
23.628.
Go ahead, Cole.
It's around the gate.
That's 23.32. Caution, yellow flag. They
Really?
want you in single
Good.
file.
This is good.
Pit road is closed.
Still there after trying Kane as well too. Chris Wally there in the 5-car sitting in 12th and involved in a couple
We're in a 23-1 that last lap, so yeah, I ain't pitting.
as he is almost up into the top 10 and caution is out.
Yes.
In fact, I just ran a 23.09 in that stint. That might be the fastest
road's
lap of the
now
race.
It's hard to do.
Rough.
Yeah, it is getting harder to drive, but
Let's take a look.
I'm in the lead. I can't pit. If I'm running these times, you know.
I know Colt Cecil started 22nd. He's only up to 11 now.
We ain't got what, like 45 minutes left, 50 laps. You know, that might be 10 green flag laps right there.
Turn 4, loose, saves. Oh, it doesn't
10 or 15. I don't know. I'm not good with math. I think we do like 4 or 5
Lucky
caution
dog
laps,
coming
don't
inside,
we?
boys.
What is that to the inside? Was that the 92?
Yeah, it was 92. Jeffrey Gilbo want to ride along with him. Let's see,
He was wheeling that thing.
Letter 32. Carbine.
almost gets around it.
Jesus.
He takes it all, don't he? Is that the same guy?
Jeffrey,
Yeah.
Gilbo, I don't know how to say the name. I'm sorry. 92. We're on the backstretch here. Trump
My windshield's getting dirty.
here in the
Mine too.
yellow kind of cream colored car there in the frame. Start to get loose.
Is that a graphic setting or is it for everybody?
Jeffrey's like, oh, I'm gonna go low. Oh, there's a car there, and there's the inside wall of the bits.
I don't know.
Guess it would have to be for everybody because that would be unfair, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it does.
I know in dirt they force you to turn something on in graphics. I don't know.
Coming to the inside.
Having some issues.
Never tested it.
I'm behind you, Stoney.
A lot of guys having some issues.
Yeah, but what Trimbley does have to be careful with, though, is the fact that he could get penalized to be disqualified from this race if he's not careful. So he does not want that to happen.
Where's Wally at?
I wish we had a way to see how many incidents a driver had.
Chris, we'll figure out later if that was
17.
good or not.
Closed. Pit road is closed.
What's that, Lance?
I don't believe the scoring sheet I have is going to show me that.
Do it.
You said something. I didn't hear you.
I said, we'll see if that was a good choice or not.
Kind of put yourself in their shoes.
I feel good about it.
You're having a race. There's a lot of cautions. You're in the mid-pack.
Not gonna be a good points night for him.
What's your strategy?
Who's that? Chris?
Well, my
Yeah.
strategy
96, I don't know where you're at, but still need to pass me. I'm in the middle of the backstretch.
if not now.
Turn brown car.
Just because these.
I'm right at the back of the line. It's just telling me to stay behind number 22.
These tires. You are heating and
Oh, really? Well, I'll just
One to
keep
go.
driving.
Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside.
UPS brown.
48.444.
and you
Yeah,
make
yeah.
a mistake and it could be big. So if I was in the mid-pack, I would have pitted by now and I'd be ready to go to, hopefully, you know, I would keep counting on green flag run 2 happen, and then these guys, I would think, would have to go to the pits.
Get ready,
Hey,
going
Cole,
green.
hang on.
Maybe they go full run.
Post car is off, time to do your job.
It's interesting this field. They haven't came in for fuel at all. And we're 103 laps in, so that's kind of intense.
Green, green, green. 42.605. Car outside, still there. Outside is clear.
Check it up a little bit.
Car outside. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. 23.65. Stay low, there is a car on the high side.
Damn.
The yellow flag is out. Line up, single.
I was almost gonna get
file.
around Jesse there.
Closed. You're back in fifth. Letter 55. Carbide, you had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Slew of them behind that, so he's got to be careful.
I'd like to thank all the little people tonight for all the incident points.
Yeah, I didn't even hit that time.
Man, I'm tired of these restarts, man. You get stuck on the bottom with the motor.
Cecil, I want to point out Cecil.
Me too. I keep breaking away like a second gap
Keep roads
and then
open.
After
right back on me.
So that is why I'm telling you that you should have hit it by now, because look,
Tried real hard to stuff it in there.
through these cautions.
That last
and,
lap and
the small green flag.
Colson made his way
Yeah.
back up to 10th, and everybody in front of him is on old tires, so
I just caught a little glimpse. Yeah, Pendergraph is definitely going to be the one involved in this, but I don't think it's because of his misdoing. We'll have to see.
how many of those are because of the wrecking in front of them?
66.
You know?
yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have damage back there.
Oh, no.
We'll have about 40 to go, fellas, once we get to the green flag.
Oh, no.
And collects him.
Oh.
That is.
Once we get through about the first 3 laps, we usually do pretty well.
All started with the 66 infield.
I want to go for a wild ride.
Let's take a look from a different angle here.
I mean, I have to stay out, right? If I pit, they're not. You know?
Mhm.
Cam 66, you're gonna see him come down.
Everybody from 10th back is going to stay out,
Gets into the 10.
and then you're starting behind everybody with damage.
It's just
Yep.
crapshoot.
Yeah, see, I'm just a sitting duck.
I don't think I'm pitting all race.
7.
Oh, and then he down
Where's
the
that
inside.
81? I'm not
If the new tires start past me and making me look bad, then
destroys him. I think that was Ken
I
Harper.
don't, I don't see it happening. I don't know.
Depends on how many laps are left, though, you know?
And yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of sort
Ain't but 10 laps left, you can't pit.
I don't know. Yeah, it's coming down to it now.
Yeah, I mean, I
40
felt like
laps.
that was the window right there. If you were gonna pit, you would have had to. Actually,
Oh,
the
yeah.
window's done passed.
Yeah, lap 100, or before that, probably about halfway.
Yeah,
Pit road is closed right now.
yeah, we're in it for the long haul. Man, Buck's cars all tore up.
right there. Accident happens. He thinks he's out of it. Almost flips.
Right.
Doesn't flip it.
I crashed pretty good. Well, no, my car's still all crashed. Oh, it says
It really seemed that bad.
A lot of fun.
If you learned anything, you definitely got some nice views of Rex tonight. I'll definitely say that. This one's going to be a lot to figure out.
One to go. Next time by, line up on the inside.
It's still
47.454.
Faust, we've been here before.
I
think there's
Tell me when you're going this
top
time.
8, top 10. Getting used to one right about now.
Go kind of early again.
Well, given I'm on the bottom, you're probably going around me.
Maybe a tad earlier than last
Gary's in.
time.
3 laps, that's the goal.
Green, green, green. 42.96 outside.
Well,
Stay
that
low,
one
there's
on
a
me.
car on the high side. The yellow flag is out. They want you
That was
in
my
single
best.
file. Closed, pit road is closed.
Jeez.
What happened?
I was just talking amongst the viewers.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're back to green. I apologize if everybody gets some information. Oh, I see where I'm going.
Yeah, I just saw. Where was he? I just saw it. Was it Henry? No, fucking Hazard. No, fucking
Pit road's open.
They right behind me.
So I'm not going to give away
Oh,
who I
get in it.
spoke to or strategies, but I
Say
will
what?
say
The Colt get in it.
run originally.
No, he's starting behind me. It's gonna be interesting.
All of
Yeah,
pit stops.
that helped him out, didn't it?
We've had,
Mhm.
He states he is not going to pit.
About
So,
5 spots.
we shall see how this plays out.
So here's off the restart. Henry collects Joshua Funkhauser, gets him to the
Oh.
outside wall, which then gets hit by Faust and Wally.
That's bad. He's starting behind me.
Oh,
Gets
Wally.
absolutely rocked from both
Stay on the high line.
I'm starting on a low line.
Nowhere.
You're F.
He has nowhere to go.
Yeah, we're both on a low line.
Unfortunately.
He's gonna beat you out at turn 2, and we're gonna have a caution, and he's gonna be in front of you.
22, you're supposed to be in front of me, I think.
Now, I've been riding beside Jesse King trying to pass him. I think I can get him on the inside if we can go more than one
Hey,
lap.
Jesse, I hate to ask if you see how bad damage you want from you.
Then I'll be starting on the outside.
We'll see what Wally sees from his point of view.
Yeah, you got damage on your left front pretty good.
Things gonna happen
I don't think
right
it'll
there.
bother you much,
That's
though.
off. Just no
Alrighty,
way to
thank
go.
you.
Funkhauser there, and unfortunately
Wrong bud.
gets railed in the back end. And unfortunate night. Wally, I don't think he's used a quick repair.
This could be the time.
So it may not be as bad, but he's going to be all the way
Alan, do you see if I have any damage?
So with the way that the race has been going,
None from back here.
there's no telling what's going to happen.
Okay, thanks. Sound like I heard something scraping or
At
something.
114 of 150. We've only had 2 leaders, Kevin McCann and our early leader, Neil Quick, who's now sitting back in
Pit
third
road
position.
is closed right now.
He's going to have to find a
On
restart where
time.
he stays up on
30 minutes and about
44.
35
as
laps.
much as possible, and maybe
Sitting at F1 tells you it's 44 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna finish. Maybe.
But we will see.
Good,
when
35
We'll,
laps.
we'll use it all up.
pushed.
Yeah.
Josh, I tried to stop right there for you, man. There's no way that was happening.
Man, I
Got plowed from behind.
tonight.
Surprisingly, I'm really enjoying this. This has been a great. Well, I don't know. The drivers probably won't say it's a great race, but for me,
I don't want to do the math on caution laps. So
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the inside. 48.08.
68 caution laps.
you shouldn't have done that.
I was just curious because I was like, you know what? Let me figure out these cautions. 14 cautions in. 68 laps.
You really gotta tell me when you're going this time.
Early. He figured me out last
Get
time.
ready. Going green.
It's rough.
Post car is off. Time to do your job.
Like we keep saying, iRacing, first of all, these cars are extremely touchy. Second of all, it's fast as shit.
Green flag. Green flag. 41.207. Car outside. Still there. Hold your line. Outside is clear. Car outside. Clear outside.
Ran the fastest lap of the race.
We were 3 wide.
23.409. Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single file. Closed, pit road is closed.
He get you?
No.
Yeah, tires are good. I just ran the fastest lap.
Yeah, they're talking about that. Oh, they're good cold, but once they get hot, they're not.
How fucked is my car?
Pit road's open.
What's that?
How messed up is my car in the front?
I took it 3 wide across the start-finish line, and that did not work.
On the
How messed up
outside or
is the front
inside?
of my car?
Inside. Quick in the middle and King on out.
It's hard to even notice. It might not. It might just be my graphics. I don't know. Good.
10-4, thanks.
I about spun out on the start.
People have gotten into me. I don't think it's real hard though.
Sorry, Chris, I don't know if I came up or you came down there.
I think you're having a good
You
show.
probably came down.
Alright, so we found it. So let's back it up a little bit.
Alan, you need to go by me.
It's gonna be quick.
Steve Creek
Ollie right
now.
there.
I think he gets a little help here. See it coming into turn 1.
The thing is, though, everybody's on 120 lap old tires, and they're going to start pushing harder, too. You know what I mean?
92. I got damage on the back.
I think it's going to be like this from here on out. We're going to get like 2 laps, 1 lap in, and
To
then
be honest,
caution.
you don't really have damage on the back. Like one little scratch.
I think the longest stint we've had has been like 5 or 6 laps, right?
Yeah. Maybe 10.
I don't think we
I
got
felt
10.
like we had like a 10 lap run. It was close to 10. There was when I got the lead,
Oh.
because I started third. It took me a few laps to pass second place, and then caught first place, and took me a few more laps.
Again, I wouldn't really put that on anyone besides it being a racing incident. Nowhere to go. You're trying to get out of everybody's way, and unfortunately, it's going to cost.
Pit road is closed.
Yeah, that is very unfortunate.
So it's kind of the theme for tonight. Lucas Oil is the caution maker. We get everything figured out here. Lap 118, moving out to caution number 15 of the night.
I do not want to know how many laps that is. Lap
1 to go. Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside. 48.083.
leads us back to the line for lap 123. I really, I believe we'll probably get 2 green-white checkers.
Broadcast is predicting 2 green-white checkers. When are you going this time?
I was gonna say that
Get ready, going
A little
green.
bit later than last time, but it's still kind of early.
Just going based off of what we're seeing.
statistically.
Statistically.
Now,
Green, green, green. 42.288. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Still there. Still there. Outside, 2 wide. Outside is clear.
I got dumped.
closed right now, past the pace car, past the 2, car, past the 33, car, past the 78, car.
Almost.
What happened?
I was going into the caution, and then the caution came out. I mean, I was going into pits, the caution came out, but then I got a point for going in the grass.
Catch up, 32, car.
I almost saved myself there, going a lap down, but
Oh. So what happened with the wreck?
3 wide.
Oh.
I got
You
clipped
in the
by
middle?
Cole. Yeah.
Lucky dog passing on the inside.
Pit road is now open.
My tire just popped.
Huh?
Thought it was my motor.
96, car by.
How many cars are on the lead lap?
At least 20.
Yeah, like 20, 23, 24 cars.
Hard to go a lap down when you have caution every lap. Except you found a way, didn't you?
Back it up. All right, stop right there. Perfect.
I got wrecked.
That messed you up bad because you were on the
Oh yeah.
stretch way lap.
I didn't have a left front tire, and another one popped.
That's it,
Oh,
go!
I saw the smoke. That was you?
Yeah, my car was done. I was limping around the
We
track,
have one tyre
hoping a
test
caution
remaining.
would come out and I'd not go a lap
Single
down.
file. Catch up, 96,
Oh.
car.
I'm surprised
And
it
then it-
didn't come out for your wreck.
I know. I was just one car accident.
Ryan McCann on lap down currently in 23rd, and that's the last thing he wants to see being the points leader coming into this, and both his brother and Neil Quigg being in the top 3.
Getting hard to see out of my windshield.
Mine's clean.
Let's take a look, see what
Past
his
the
caution
96, car.
at 125.
How many green white checker attempts do they have? 3?
3.
And that's going to be 16 cautions tonight.
Letter 100, 50, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
And Cole Cecil.
1 lap to green. You'll be lining up on the inside.
Would be the cause of that wreck. On top of Matt Henry getting into the outside wall. And McCann
46.729. Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Inside, clear inside. The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Closed, pit road is closed.
Neil got second place. That might not be good for me.
81, car, past the 14, car. Past the 81, car.
They're calling cautions for people just like scraping the wall.
I'm a lucky dog candidate.
Dude, it was a big. How'd you get in front of me, damn it?
Mike has got you in front of me,
I
Bob.
had issues with my headset after that last caution.
Another caution. Not 100% sure where that was.
Be about 10 to go.
Back and forth
Jetstar,
to the
34,
east coast all night, man.
Pit road is now open. Pit road is closed right now, past the 34 car. Past the 150 car. Past the 68 car. Past the 66 car. Past the 54 car. Past the 5 car. Past the 72 car. Past the 22 car. Past the 10 car. Past the
What is it? Second place
car.
can't
Pit road
cross
is
the
now
finish
open.
line
Past
before
the
I do?
92 car. Past the 19 car. Past the 55 car. Past the 33 car. Past the 2 car. Past the pace car. Jetstar 96 car.
If he's in front of you when the green flag drops, if he's behind you, he can pass you.
Okay.
That's in the event you get a bad start.
So if he's ahead of me when green flag comes out, he can't cross the start finish line before me.
Right. I think it's been a long time since I've had that issue, so I don't remember.
You gonna make it, Chris?
I've seen crazier things.
Got a half hour.
Yeah, we're good on time, guys.
Past the 14 car.
Broadcasters might have left the booth.
Past the 81 car. Because
Yeah,
you're
we
a
gotta
lucky
do
dog,
better.
you'll be held at the end of the longest line. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Hey, this is
Letter
fun. Just wait till
14
Martin's
car
done.
by.
On the restart once again. Right on board with Jeff.
If nothing else, this is a learning moment for short track.
Right in front of him, tries to get a run on the outside. Sheffield doesn't really
Definitely.
like it, but Sheffield definitely.
Scrap them all and put road courses.
It's one of the toughest tracks on the game.
Well, not even that. Sheffield, like.
Oh yeah, you know, I've set this schedule up for it to be tough on the short track, so I
One to
expected
go,
a little bit of
next
this.
time by.
This is the
Line
first
up
time
on
I've
the
ever run
inside.
this track myself, and probably the same for a lot of guys.
Jetstar 81 car.
And Tim kind of just throws the brakes on.
I don't think it was intentional.
I'm no good tonight. I actually kind of like this track. It's real controllable, I think.
The other guys, so
It's a lot of fun once we get a nice little run
Get
going.
ready, going green.
That's what he was planning. So.
You know, once you kind of feel it, you
Time to do
can
your
feel
job.
that, you know, back end coming around. You can just let off just a hair and it'll be okay.
don't say that. Don't wish that evil on me.
Green flag, green flag. .505. Outside. Stay low. Outside is clear. Inside.
And now that's the 30.
23.719. Clear inside. Go high. Outside. Clear up top. The yellow flag is out. Line up.
I was gonna
single
run it even
file.
faster,
Pit
though.
road is closed.
Right, he's going to let him know that he was not happy with him with that earlier. And I wouldn't be surprised if he accidentally does spin him, so.
There's a car in front of me with the hood up.
We're coming down to lap 140 of 150. We've got
You get your lap back?
to go.
Why, I see you got your air
Yeah, I'm on the
right,
lead
right?
lap.
Just as I say so.
Ain't nothing I can do though.
Spot you, man.
21.
Was it up on your screen? Yeah, I guess it is on mine.
No, why you're good.
Let's take a look.
It's crumbled up. The left front is shot, but hood's not up. It was earlier though.
What's up on my screen for a minute?
Let's see.
It's bouncing around on mine, but it's not up.
I was wearing my right front out.
Clark and
7483.
I'd say I've got some crappy graphics, so it may be. Earlier it
Say it
definitely
again?
was. I don't see it up now.
73. Hold on, wait.
Yeah,
74,
it's
83.
Left to go.
Huh. I doesn't drive like it's wearing the right front.
Well,
out.
I was saving my right rear too. I was hoping that I could use that to my advantage at the end.
You might have got your balance off.
I guess you'll just have to park it and call it a day, Wyatt. I don't know, man.
I was running good.
I don't know.
I was about ready to pass Jesse. I pulled out in the middle of that 3 wide incident and got hit. I would have beat him into the next turn.
Neil's faster than me on that first lap, but as soon as I get some
As
heat
long
in
as
my
it doesn't
tires,
cause you to push, we're good.
man, I'm gone. But he's super quick on these cold tires. I don't understand it.
It's very borderline. Whatever happened.
It's it almost looks like the car reacts to like a hit.
Must just be pushing it real hard.
Right.
Let's run on board.
I was feeling these replays are gonna be crazy here.
34 and see what happens. Maybe we can hear him lose control, come off the throttle.
Up to the head, bro.
Well, as long as you can keep a nose out front when the next caution comes out.
Yeah.
No
All it
reason for
takes.
it either.
Horsepower, like he goes to give it throttle, it was already cut loose and
If we could have just touched the white
150
flag.
car.
just fully went around. He's on.
We are not going
We do
anywhere
have 3 green
anywhere
light check-
quick.
So,
He changed those babies.
Closed. Pit road is closed.
and our top 5 and
Yeah, if we make it to the white flag, it's over.
and we have 7 laps to go.
It ain't gonna happen.
I know it's 5 to go. We got to do 4 laps.
Yeah.
No.
They haven't came in yet. They're not going to come. So,
You know, it'd really be fun if I back the field up on this one.
And they're all in
That might actually be a strategy. Cause some wrecks.
saving mode. I'll tell you that.
But I'm afraid to let him get a jump on me.
Because there is no way.
1 lap to green. Line up on the inside.
Because I think if he gets a nose on me, he can
Just off.
get a nose ahead of me before the next caution comes out. So I'm gonna have
Talking
to.
about on the
Catch
outside?
4 car.
Yeah.
46.584.
yeah, if you're any of these guys up front, you're going to go ahead and
Oh, I don't have to tell you when I'm going now. It don't matter.
No.
About to go green. Stay focused. The pace car is in.
18 cautions tonight.
Green, green, green. Car outside. 35.675. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Keep low. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. The yellow flag is out. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed. Past the 150. Car past the 150. Car past the 150. Car past the 96. Car left the 45. Car by. Low car up high. Pit road is now open. 5 to go.
Okay, now the yellow's back out.
iRacing's confused.
iRacing has
Cody, they got you in front of me, buddy.
that Buck is Buck. They're giving Buck a wave around. But the thing is that now we have even less laps to begin with.
5
You still in first? Yeah.
laps
Yeah.
to go.
Well, guys, I made it 146 laps with 0 incidents until that.
That's a
How with how he was doing the lucky
Lucky dog
dog.
going high.
And the pace lights are still on, so that's going to be 8 caution laps with 4 to go.
Harper, you got a copy?
Which one?
Left the 14. Car by. You had the position
I
when
don't
the
know,
yellow
whoever
flag
lagged
came
way
out.
back on the start and
between McCann
made me get a passing penalty.
here on this restart.
Just because you want to lag back and stay back doesn't mean I want to too.
You're racing one quick.
Yeah,
I'm
we need
racing
to really
another
keep
quick.
the field bunched up.
He stayed up front.
We know lagging.
But like I said, they kind of had a little alternate.
Yeah, he was half a lap behind the last place car when that yellow came out, and I got a black flag for it.
And now he's back up there to second.
Like on the green, he just didn't even go.
But is there 3 attempts or 2 attempts?
3. It'll tell you.
It was on the. I was
Does
on
this
the
count
curve.
as 1 attempt?
It
Yeah,
hasn't.
it will.
Yeah, it will, but
Has to.
it hasn't. Yeah, it will.
Okay.
Once it
So there would be
says
2 additional.
it'll add a lap to the overall, and yeah,
This is gonna be dangerous.
Hold on for 2 more of these.
All I gotta do is dodge the
3.
wrecks.
I can't get something
There's
like
a green white check it finish
thing
when the yellow clears.
waved, can I?
We better not finish this under caution right now.
15, are you not pitting?
Closed. Pit road is closed.
We'll see. iRacing does some weird
No,
stuff.
I'm staying out.
It's gonna have to go off here, and they're not. I think we're finishing this race under caution. Oh, we have
Bolts
to
up to
finish this race
4th.
under caution. There's only on my scorecard.
And the
there's
King.
only a minute left in
Get
Say
around,
what?
King.
For better or
Bolts
worse,
up to
I got
4th.
Oh,
push back to the 22nd, work my way back up to the 10th. I gotta see this through. How about for the guys that start behind you?
That if that is
I'll be
true,
clean.
One lap to green. You'll be lining up on the inside.
for the finish of this race because it was going to shape up
at least I'm on the inside.
fantastic finish.
It's not possible to get
46,
black flag waves since he
657.
lagged way back, and now he even locked out.
The lights are gonna turn off. I think we're stuck here.
Our laps aren't going down either.
No, I don't think we're removing
Get
black
ready,
flags or
going
anything.
green.
The lap.
Pace car is off.
Now that guy hosed me. I get it. I understand.
Green, green, green. You've got 2 laps to go. 36.7. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Clear. Still there. Outside, clear. Outside. Go low. Outside is clear.
Oh, there's a hood. He is, oh, this is dangerous.
White flag. Stay smooth. Go low. Go low. Go low. Go high. Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear outside. Go
Oh my
high.
God.
24.057.
Right? They're high.
King wrecked. I got 9th.
There's the flag. It's over.
Oh, if only you guys would have wrecked before the start finish.
Good job. Very good job.
It looks like it's going to be a quick scan.
So, I mean, I didn't even know, I didn't mean to get into there. It was right if I did.
Wow.
Probably taking out near the start number for me too.
On the final lap.
That put me over 20. Hopefully I don't get a penalty. I don't think so.
We really are.
34, you just cost me 4 points on that.
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in.
I would not be happy
Way to go, Kevin. Good win.
if something like that happened.
Sorry, Kyle. I'll let Chris know that that was my fault. Did the broadcast for you guys.
On the front stretch, maybe? Oh, no, he just gets into, who was that?
Yeah,
The
I think
19th,
broadcast left.
Matt Henry.
No, they're here.
God, Cecil's upside
Oh.
down. Josh
They're watching replays.
Bunkhouse, Hauser into
Oh,
it.
in Discord, I don't see him.
Oh,
Turn
Cecil.
one.
Oh,
Cecil's
my.
still
No
They'll
worries, guys.
transfer your
No
name
worries.
into the
where
booth.
he's at.
Or I think there's a one where you a waiting room or something you join.
I didn't think it would spin me out
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
Fucking
They
suck.
put Neil in there.
Cecil cannot be happy after that wreck.
Well, we have our top 3: Brandon Medford, Neil Quick, Kevin McCann. Stick around. We're gonna try and
Yeah, this was
get these
embarrassing,
guys in
to
for
say the
some
least.
questioning. I'm gonna let you take it over for the questioning.
I'm in the middle of trying to get people in their spots that I need.
All right, so we got
Who was the-
McCann.
oh,
and-
Medford.
Yeah, Medford. We got McCann and Quick. And
All
looks
right,
like
there we go, so.
Medford is there now.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and bring him on up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Medford, this is Tim up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead, Tim.
What a race. You were running second a majority of the race. I really thought that you were going to be able to pull it off possibly because you at some points was sitting right there with Quick on those restarts. Take us through how your race went.
You know, being on the high side, I should have been able to get by those guys. That's where the momentum is. But the tires, after they cool off, man, they're so equal. It's hard to pull it off. And then that guy gets to, the leader gets to take the start when he wants to. So it's difficult. I got up there with Quick a couple times, and he just drove it in there, man. And I was trying to knock it off the fence to stay off of him.
Yeah, and you did a fantastic job. It's not the kind of race that the guys probably wanted to see, but for you being in the top 3 all day, was it good that the cautions were happening? Like, did it help you with your strategy? I mean, I imagine your strategy changed as all these cautions came out, but did it really help you to just stay out? And how much gas did you have left?
I was saving fuel from the start. Not sure how this race was going to go. And I mean, about lap 50, I was good by, I don't know, 8 or 9 laps already. So I finished with nearly 20 or 25 laps in the tank left. So the cautions really helped with that. I'm sure the race wasn't that great on TV, but yeah, it helped me stay out front. I think I was just as good as McCann. I think I was better than Quick, but I mean, track position was just huge tonight.
Yeah, and I think it was 5 of you did not pit tonight, and it really paid off for all of you, to be honest. Because the first person who did pit was, I think, oh, Josh, my brain has stopped working.
What's
the
that?
car that just Cecil. Cecil was one of them that had just had pitted and was catching you guys. But well, you got a shout out for anybody?
Yeah, I want to shout out to the league. I hopped in this last minute, didn't know what to expect. A lot of really good racers, and thanks for everybody that puts it on. Thanks for the sponsors that let this get broadcasted. And thanks to my family and everybody that takes. They do whatever they want while I'm here racing, but it takes a lot of time away from that. But
yeah,
last.
Well, it looks like
where are we racing next week, Josh?
We are at Dover next week.
How do you feel about Dover?
Dover's good or bad. We'll see. I like Dover, but it's really hard to get off the corner in these cars. So we'll see. I mean, that's going to be about saving tires and staying out of trouble.
Well, you at least gained 30 points in the standings, so that's good to look at. I don't know if you finished with any incidents or not, but putting you in 7th coming into the standings, it's probably going to boost you a couple of spots, especially since Funkhauser, Mike Harper, and Wally were all in front of you, and unfortunately, they finished pretty far back in the pack. So standing-wise, you're probably looking good after this.
Yeah, that's why I didn't really push, trying to get by those guys. I didn't want to ruin anybody's day, and especially my own for the points. But I did end up with four points there. Me and Quick on one of them restarts touched, and it gave me 4 incident points. But that's racing, and we'll take it.
Oh, it was a fun race.
Great job
for you there, top 3. So like I said, unfortunately, with all the cautions, probably not fun for everybody. But it's over now, and we can move on to Dover.
Yes, sir. Thank you, gentlemen.
No problem. Brandon Mefford there, finishing 3rd.
Unbelievable. 20 laps to the good. I don't think I've ever heard that.
Yeah, that's a lot of saving. Go ahead and now bring up Quick.
No, McCann. Oh, no, you're right.
No,
I'm sorry. Quick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Hey, Quick. So we talked to you almost about halfway through the race. Probably not the finish you wanted, but after everything is said and done, you had some contact there and still brought it back to a 2nd place finish.
About those restart guys. Those leagues were hairy.
Oh my gosh. Telling us. I could imagine what it was like down there.
Yeah, I had a good car when I talked to you guys. It seemed to be really good, but there was about 3 or 4 of us that were really, I think, probably had about the same stuff. I mean, Kevin was strong, Brandon was strong. I think Jesse was running really good there. So, but just made a mistake. Got a little bit of the front stretch wall and kind of bound me up. And Kevin put a good move on me, and in 3 and 4 just moved me up the track a little bit.
Yeah, say it looked like I don't know if he made contact with you. From our point of view, it looked like y'all doored each other after you made contact with the wall, and he was kind of getting a run. Did he make contact with you at all to make the pass, or was it kind of clean on your side?
It was just a racing deal. He got in there pretty good, and I thought I gave him enough room, and we doored each other a little bit, and no hard feelings, just racing, having fun, and just got back in line and kind of regrouped, and still knew I had something good, so just kind of buckled back down. And with all those cautions, it was kind of just a drag race to one.
All these cautions, yeah, you're not wrong about that. We talked to Medford. Medford said he was like 20 laps to the good in fuel. What were you looking like on the fuel run? Because you didn't pit the whole race.
Yeah, same thing. I still had plenty of fuel, and tires just seemed to be pretty good there. It just never really had fall off. But I did see Cecil did pit, and I seen him coming there at the end.
Cecil unfortunately got destroyed on the front stretch during that white flag. Went for a couple of little tumbles there, so hopefully he's good. But you can't complain with second. I think you might have led the most laps here. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked between you and McCann, but I want to say you're most likely going to get the bonus points for leading the most laps. And if I did my math correctly, that should bring you up to about 140 points. And it's only going to bring Kevin to about 138. So you're going to be 2 points ahead of him, depending on what happens and if I'm correct. But that's going to help a ton in the points lead itself. Because, I mean, you're sitting second now. Brian McCann, unfortunately, had a rough go, but still ended up making it a 9th. So he's still going to gain some points off that. So it's going to be pretty close between you and
that was a tough
Brian.
race.
Yeah, I feel that them guys are the ones to shoot for, especially in this league, and there's just some really good drivers. I mean, Brandon put on a great show tonight, and Jesse seems to be really fast. But yeah, just good racing. Had a lot of fun, and you guys are doing great with the broadcast.
Appreciate that. We're moving on to Dover next week. How do you feel about Dover and these cars?
I just looked up at my chat.
These cars seem to be, they just play out to be really loose coming up off the corner. So probably do a little bit of practicing, get them tightened up a little bit, and make sure we just carry our speed through the corners. Dover seems to be a really good track for me. So,
well, while you're here, is there anyone you want to shout out?
yeah, I'd like to say thanks to all the sponsors, SEC TV, R&R Racewear, Top Notch, Chris Wally, Matt, do a great job.
Still in here.
You guys do a great job with the broadcast. Look forward to this every week. So enjoy it, and hope to have a good run next weekend.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, Quick, on second place finish, and we hope you the best of luck next week at Dover.
Thanks, guys.
Man, Quick coming home.
I
in
don't ever
second
really have
place,
any viewers.
Really
Like
dominated
1, 2.
this race early, and I didn't think that there was going to be anybody to
But after the
get
race,
around
it,
him. But
stays
like
on
he said,
YouTube,
that
and
tag to
some
the
people
outside wall
review
really
it 10, maybe
kinda
20.
changed the momentum of his car and his race at that point. But dropped back, fought his way back up to finish in second place. I'd still be happy with the night.
Yeah, absolutely. And him being a good sport between him and Kevin there, knowing that
Yes.
it's just a racing incident, that's good to know. Obviously, you get doored. He knows he made a mistake on top of that, so it's nice owning a mistake and then taking the battle between him and Kevin, like an adult. It's nice. I like that. It's
Right, yeah.
good sportsmanship there at that point. So it'll be interesting to see how that continues on into Dover. But now it's the other brother, Kevin McCann, winning it here at I completely forgot the name. Lucas Oil, man. Kevin, what a crazy ride it was here tonight. Kind of walk us through, where you're at mentally and what you're hoping was going to happen.
I'm tired.
Yeah, I bet.
Man, I don't know what that race would have been like with green flag laps, but yeah, it's I'm just glad to be here in the victory lane for once. I made that stupid mistake at Iowa, I should have won that race. So it's redemption.
Absolutely. I mean, you pretty much stayed up front, down in the top 10 for most of the night, made your move when it mattered. Quick made a mistake that you opened the door wide open for you and managed to get around him. And
after
then
like a week, they'll
cautions
have
just kind of fell in your favor. From there on, we had one
50
good
to
run
100
about
viewers.
20 laps in, green flag runs, which was a lot of fun. And then
they just starting this
after
thing up.
that, it was just caution after caution after caution. So I think that definitely helped out a ton. Keeping you out there. But again, you're another one of the guys in the top 5 that didn't pit. How were you looking fuel wise range? Everyone else is saying that they were pretty much set. Was it the same for you?
Yeah, fuel wasn't an issue. I think I kind of had a feeling, right around lap 80 or so that, we probably were not going to pit. Just because of the way the race was going, a little short 2-3 lap stints.
Mm-hmm.
And then it got to about lap 100, and at that point, if I had pit, they would have stayed out. So I was in it for the long haul.
At that point, it's just positioning. Did the car feel any different? I know we had those small stints of runs, but could you tell any difference in the car as far as the tires wearing out, or did it pretty much feel the same through the whole night?
It was surprising because the times were still fast. I think I ran my fastest lap like lap 117 or something like that.
Yeah.
So it was still fast. It just it got more difficult to drive. You definitely couldn't. Right rear was a factor. You couldn't get on the gas as early as you could with new tires, but the times were still there, and that's one thing that kind of played into the pit strategy. Very early on, I could tell that tires weren't really falling off as far as speed wise. So the guys that pitted, they were going to have a heck of a time trying to come up through the field. It's so tough to pass here, especially to pass here quickly. I mean, cleanly. You've got to be so much faster than the guy in front of you, or he's got to make a big mistake. So track position was, it was just everything.
Absolutely. The high line is the dominant line here. I was telling Tim, this is kind of like a smaller version of like Kansas in a way, where everyone hugs that high line. And I mean, there's no passing room. I mean, you try to go down low, it gets really loose. You have a lot of torque in these cars in general coming off. The rear end is so light in general.
And if you're still here, this is the first time I've ever ran this track, so that's why I didn't do good tonight. And I got wrecked, so.
But those mistakes paid off for you. The caution flags kept
you up
front the majority of the night, and you come home with first place. So it's going to be extremely helpful from what happened in Iowa, points wise as well too. But while you're here, man, is there anybody you want to shout out?
Yeah, I just thank Chris and Matt for putting on the league, and then shout out to Neil, Brandon, Jesse. We had some tight battles there. And everybody up front there ran really clean. I think I made a little bit of contact with Neil on the pass. It was 0x, but I don't think it was, anything malicious or anything like that.
Yeah,
so
that looked
like
it looked more like a door type situation. I mean, you were just racing at that point, so I don't think it was anything too serious.
But all those guys up front, they ran clean, and it was fun. When we were side by side, I heard my brother in the back. They were going 3 wide, and I was just thankful I wasn't in that position. But it was a fun race.
Just wait till you watch the replay of his incident. It's pretty intense. So.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, we just want to give you a huge congratulations on your first win here this season. And next week we're at Dover, so strap in for that one.
Yeah, and thank you guys for sticking around. I hope Chris is paying you guys overtime, because you definitely earned it today.
No, it was fun nonetheless. And like I said, you got to have at least one race where you break the record of cautions. I mean, 18 cautions, that's a lot, but I've seen worse in other leagues. So it's not that bad, honestly. We can't wait for Dover and the rest of the season. Got a long ways to go. But other than that, man, a huge congratulations once again. And we cannot wait to see what you can do next week.
All right, appreciate it, guys. Thanks.
And there we have it, Josh.
Yeah, just like that, we finished 150 laps at Lucas Oil. So I'm glad everyone stuck around. For those of you who are tuning in, big race. Unfortunately, like I said, a lot of guys not looking forward to the cautions, and that's just how it is. And when you get a track like this with these type of cars, it's